It begins as the perfect romance. The attention you've always wanted, the connection that feels scripted by fate. But this isn't love. This is the bait, and you are being hunted. What you are experiencing has a clinical name. It is a calculated, two-stage psychological operation. First, love bombing, the disarmament. Then, gaslighting, the imprisonment. Today, on Mind Maze, we dismantle the narcissist's hidden arsenal. By the end of this investigation, you will recognize the trap before it snaps shut, and you will learn the one method to make yourself invisible to it. This is not romance. This is hyperattention with a strategic purpose: to induce oxytocin overload. Oxytocin is the bonding hormone released during intimacy and trust. A love bomber floods your system with it, creating an addictive, artificial bond at warp speed. Your logical brain is disabled. Your defense mechanisms are disarmed. Why? Because the intensity feels like a fairy tale. But a real connection is built slowly. A love bomber constructs a fantasy in weeks. They are not admiring you. They are mirroring you. They present a perfect illusion of your ideal partner to bypass your critical thinking. You're not falling in love. You're falling into a script. This is the pivot. The bait has been taken. Now, the hunter reveals themselves. The constant praise shifts to calculated criticism. The soulmate becomes disappointing. This devaluation is intentional. It creates confusion and anxiety. What did I do? How do I get back to the good version of them? You are now trauma bonded. The intermittent reinforcement, cycles of extreme reward, the loving version and punishment. The cold version is more addictive than consistent kindness. You are now chasing the high of the initial love bomb, a high they control. You are in the maze. With your reality unstable from devaluation, stage 2 is deployed, gaslighting. The systematic erasure of your trust in your own perception. It is not a single lie. It is the pollution of your entire reality testing apparatus. Listen for these 3 specific phrases. They are the gaslighter's toolkit. First, you're too sensitive, or you're overreacting. This pathologizes your valid emotional response to their cruelty. The problem is no longer their action. It's your reaction. Second, that never happened. You have a bad memory. They flatly deny factual events, making you question your own sanity. Did they really say that terrible thing? Maybe you imagined it. And third, you're crazy. Everyone thinks so. This is gang-up gaslighting. They claim a fictional consensus to isolate you and make you feel defective. The goal is not to win an argument. The goal is to make you surrender your own mind, to become so reliant on their version of reality that you cannot leave. You cannot reason with a psychological operation. You must become uninteresting to it. This is the gray rock method. Your goal is to become like a smooth, dull, gray stone, emotionally unresponsive, informationally barren. First, become boring. Give short, uninteresting answers. Okay, I see. That's your opinion. Next, provide no emotional fuel. Do not show hurt, anger, or joy. Offer a flat, neutral affect. Finally, limit information. Share nothing personal about your day, your feelings, your plans. You are not doing this to be rude. You are doing it to become an invalid target. Narcissistic supply requires a reaction, trauma, pain, admiration. A gray rock offers nothing. It starves the predator. It is your psychological invisibility cloak while you plan your exit. Recognize the sequence: intensity, devaluation, reality distortion. If you see it, name it. That is your power. Use gray rock. Plan your exit. Protect your mind. If this pattern is familiar, tell us in the comments. Sharing your story breaks the gaslighter's isolation spell and helps others see the maze for what it is. You are not crazy. You were played by a professional. Subscribe to Mind Maze. Follow us for more content. Your awareness is the first step out of the labyrinth.